Well, welcome everyone, and really appreciate you being here on a Sunday night and taking time out for this great class to be able to be with us tonight and think about potentially drawing in the man of your dreams by working on blocks. And that's really what we're going to be doing with our hour tonight. And I'm just going to start off with telling you a little bit about me. My name is Cecily MacArthur, for those of you who don't know me or haven't been on one of my calls to this point. And I'm a spiritual teacher, a life coach, speaker, and writer. And my life mission is to help people connect with spirit, to awaken their authentic selves, discover their true purpose, embrace change and responsible choices, and create the life of their dreams. So as part of that, I had an inspiration to do this class while I was walking on the beach. Every morning, I'm lucky enough to live within walking distance of the beach. I'm just south of Boston in Massachusetts, so it's still chilly on the beach, but not like California beach, but it's a beautiful beach. And every morning, my dog Chewy and I, we walk about 2 miles when weather permitting. We have had a few blizzards, quite a few blizzards this winter, where even the dog didn't want to go out, so we didn't walk those days. But I was walking on the beach, and I wanted to figure out, I was like, Valentine's Day is coming, and what could I do for a workshop that would really help people to approach this particular holiday, if you are single or you're looking and you are still in the process of using the law of attraction and maybe just a little frustrated or just a little sad about this time of year, what could I do to help? And so the idea of this workshop showed up in my head as we were walking, and right after I thought about what I wanted to do and the guest that you're going to meet today on who I wanted to have on the show, I looked down, and there right in front of me was a heart-shaped rock. Now, if those of you who've walked on the beach and you found heart-shaped rocks, there's sometimes the heart-shaped rocks that, you kind of, from a certain angle, they look like a heart, or, on one side they look like a heart. But this one is a perfectly formed heart on both sides. Either way, you turn it upside down, the other side, it looks like a heart. I've never seen a rock quite so perfectly heart-shaped. And I took that as a sign that this is what I should be doing. And I'm holding this rock in my hand right now. I kept it. I brought it in with me because I really felt like that was important to find that rock right after I had thought about helping people to really find love in their lives, and hopefully by helping them to love themselves more. And that's really what we're going to be looking at today. So I wanted to start with a story. And the story is the story about the Golden Buddha. And I'm stealing this from Jack Canfield. I saw a video he did recently. He and his wife went to Bangkok, Thailand. And he said that there are 3 real tourist attractions in Bangkok that everyone goes to. First, there is a reclining Buddha. It's covered with gold leaf, and it's a football field long. It's this huge Buddha. I looked it up on the web. The pictures of it are amazing. And then the second one is a jade Buddha. It's about 4 feet tall, and it's made of a solid piece of green jade. It's quite extraordinary. But the third one they saw was the Golden Buddha. And this is a 10.5 foot tall, solid gold Buddha. If you picture it, it's a Buddha sitting. And so from the crown of its head, it has like a little crown on the top. But from that to the sitting position on this, it's not a standing Buddha, it's a sitting Buddha, and it's 10.5 feet tall and solid gold. And it weighs 5 tons. It's a lot of weight. So apparently, the story here, when you're looking at it, there was a cabinet that was right by the Buddha that had this big piece of a chunk of clay in it. And then there was a sign that said, in 1957, they were moving a Buddha that was originally what they thought this Buddha was. It was made of, looked like it had been made of clay. It wasn't considered to be very particularly valuable. It was big, but it wasn't particularly valuable if it was just made out of clay and had a black lacquer finish to it. But they were moving the building, they're actually raising the building, and they had to move the Buddha. And so they got this really big crane to move the Buddha. And the rope broke, or whatever they were using to lift it. It broke, and they dropped the Buddha, and it cracked. And at the time, it started to rain, and they didn't know what to do with it, so they covered it over with a tarp, but they left it where it was, outside on the ground. And so the story goes that in the middle of the night, a monk came by to check on it to see was it staying dry, was it okay, and he had a flashlight, and he shone his flashlight under the tarp and to check out the Buddha, and he got a reflection back from something shiny, and so he was a little perplexed at that. And when dawn came, he came back with some workers, and with a chisel in some inconspicuous place in the back, they started to chip away. And sure enough, under this thick layer of clay was this golden Buddha. And apparently, 300 years ago, there was an attack on Thailand from the Burmese. Apparently, invaded quite a bit. And the monks there were, in order to protect the golden Buddha, because they were afraid if they were invaded that the Buddha would be spoils of war, they covered the Buddha with this clay to disguise it, essentially. And then apparently all the monks got massacred. And the secret died with them. No one knew until 1957 when they discovered this golden Buddha under this clay. And I think that it's 700 years old, this golden Buddha. So the point here was that the concept of that the golden Buddha was always there. There was just this cover over it. When you take the cover off, you could then see the beauty of what was inside of this Buddha. And it's sort of like how we are. It's really our job here in life is to help our own golden essence, our inside, the love and beauty and magnificence that we have inside, to help that to come out by chipping off that clay of self-doubt and negative self-talk and limiting beliefs, all of that, those things that we've taught in our lives that are absorbed in our subconscious and are covering who we really are. And so part of the idea of what we're going to do today is we're going to use a tool that will help you in uncovering that true essence of who you are, your true magnificence, your true divine and creative and sacred being inside of you, the love that you have, in order for that to attract your soulmate, because that's what will attract the person that you want, not the outside clay area, the outside portion of who you are. That clay on the outside is just the physical being of you. It's not your beauty or your job or what you've accomplished. It's what's inside. So being able to let that out and allow that to attract your true love, your dream partner, is what we're here to do. So with that, I'm going to talk a little bit about the technique we're going to do tonight. And this technique, it's affectionately called the bubble technique. and it's not original to me. I was taught this by David Morelli. If anyone is aware of David Morelli and his wife Christian, they had a radio show program that just ended recently that just was called Everything is Energy. And David Morelli has a website. It's called nwakened.com if you're interested in just seeing him. And there are some videos. I believe he does demonstrate this technique on there. It's nwakened, ENWAKEN.com. David Morelli. And I highly recommend him. He's amazing. and everything about energy and talking about essential energy tools that we can use. And that's why I'm excited about this too, because this is a tool that I use in my coaching practice, but I also use it on myself, and I love to teach it to people because it's something you can do for yourself. And when we're going to do this demonstration tonight, I encourage that you all go along with it and actually participate as if you are also answering the questions that I'm asking, visualizing the things that I'm asking you to see, and to participate as if it's happening for you. So you're just going to have to be personalize it as opposed to what we're doing with Anna, but the effect will still be the same. So I encourage you to follow all of the instructions as we get closer and participate fully so that you can actually have this experience yourself while you're listening to my voice. So with that, I would like to introduce Anna. Welcome, Anna.
Thank you.
How are you tonight?
Oh, I'm doing well. I'm looking forward to this workshop and the technique. I experienced it before, and right now is the perfect timing for me since I'm also doing a cleanse at this time. So
yes, you told me about that. So it's a great combination. And I want to just start out, first of all, by thanking you for volunteering, because you were the first person that came to mind when I was walking the beach, and thought it would be a perfect opportunity for you, and still for you to be gutsy enough to want to do this in front of other people. So, thank you for doing that. And I just want to let people know that Anna is a Dream Builder client of mine. She's worked through the Dream Builder program with me. And she started out with 3 goals that she really wanted to work on. She first wanted to get a new place to live, which she was able to manifest very quickly. Then she wanted a new job with more money, and she has also created that, and she's going to start her new job in 2 weeks, she just told me. So that's great. And so the last one is the man of her dreams, and that's what we're going to be here tonight to help move forward with her. But she's also been working on that along with the other goals. So, Anna, will you just tell people some of the things that you've been doing already to help to attract the man of your dreams?
Okay. I wrote a list of what I wanted in my man, and it kept changing until I felt an increase in my energy. My vibration increased, so then I knew it was accurate for me. And this list, I did a little ritual, and I took a little bowl, a ceramic bowl, and I burned the list on the deck of my home, and I released it to the universe. Knowing
it was a full moon, too. Wasn't it on a full moon? That you did?
Yes,
right.
Full moon.
Right.
Yes, it was a full moon that day.
Excellent.
And since then, and the things I did to make myself feel more attractive, I had a new hairstyle, and I was invited to one of these home demonstrations for jewelry, purses, and some other item. And I saw this ring, silver, which I like, and it was a man and a woman embracing and kissing. And I knew immediately that ring was mine, so I wore it every day to remind me. And I've been flirting with men, men that... And I notice I smile a lot, and men smile back at me. And then there's times where I'm walking, and then from the corner of my eye, I'll notice that men turn around to look at me.
Nice.
So, yes.
So you're paying more attention.
Yes.
You're feeling good yourself.
Yes.
And you're letting your spirit out. You're really, you're certainly, then you got a new hairdo and but a part of it is really letting who you are out. I mean, you're smiling. You're letting all of that energy that the joy you feel coming out.
Yes, absolutely.
And it's attracting people, attracting men.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's so great. So, all right, so what we're going to do is we're going to build on your readiness, because you're ready. You want this to happen very badly.
Yes.
So we wanted to try this technique. And again, everyone, this is a visualization, and it's going to be using your imagination. And I encourage you to participate, to write along with me, and just, fill it in for you. But do it as actively as possible so you can get the benefit as well as Anna's going to get here. So, Anna, before we get started on the technique, I want you to just think about, I know you're feeling pretty good, but I know that there are some things in your past that have been difficult around relationships.
Yeah.
So when you think of a man in your life, what are some things that come up for you that don't feel so good?
Fear of picking the same type of man that I was married to at one time in my life. Will I be betrayed? Trust and integrity, ethics.
But say more about integrity. What do you mean by that?
Well, honest, the person that's honest.
So it's part of the trust piece, because
yes.
you're concerned about not finding integrity.
Yes.
Okay.
And let's see what else.
But now you said betrayed, and the fear of your ex-husband. Was there anything in particular besides being betrayed that you felt that you might be fear of? Was there any kind of physical fear or?
No physical fear. It was he was an alcoholic, and there was no physical abuse or anything like that. However, the way I thought of it is like he was in love with the alcohol. The alcohol came first.
Yeah, you couldn't compete with that.
No.
Right. So you definitely don't want someone who's like that.
Correct.
Okay, someone who has an addiction of some kind.
Yes. And someone that's productive and a worker and loving and caring. Yeah.
Okay, so there is a concern that you need from the experience particularly around trust and feeling betrayed and not getting your needs met, it sounds like.
Correct.
Okay. All right, so from that premise, let's try this technique. So I want you to be comfortable in your chair. You sit back, get comfortable. You put your feet on the floor. And I know you have to hold the phone. Do you have a speaker on your phone by any chance?
No, I don't.
No, okay. Well, if anyone listening has a speaker on their phone, this would be a great opportunity to just put it on speakerphone and put the phone down. But if you have anything else in your hand besides your phone, definitely put that down. And just get comfortable with feet on the floor. Sit back all the way in the back of your chair. I want you to take deep breath now, just to start to relax. We'll do a series of 3 deep breaths. Just take in a deep breath and relax. Let go any tensions in your body. Try to relax yourself. Take another deep breath. And exhale. Relax out all of the stress from the day. And one last deep breath in. And exhale, relax, and drop your shoulders so you can let your tension out of your shoulders. So, Anna, what I'd like you to do is to focus your attention now to the center of your head. I want you to imagine that you're drawing a line from your third eye to the back of your head, and then from the top of each ear from the right ear to the left ear, and where those two lines intersect in your head. I want you to focus in that spot. That's the still spot. That's a place to be nice and quiet, to really focus your thoughts there. I'd like you to imagine that there's a magnet in that spot. And that magnet is attracting all of the thoughts that you're having about the past and things that's happened to you today and all of the things that have happened to you in the past and any thoughts that may have been stirred up about your relationships in the past. Just collect all those thoughts with that magnet. Collect them all and bring them in to the center of your head, into the still spot. And I just want you to take another deep breath in and release all those past thoughts. We're not worrying about them now. We're not thinking about them. They're not important now, so let them go. And now I'd like you to use the magnet again to think about any future thoughts that you may be having, anything you're thinking of that you're going to do after this call, this evening, or tomorrow, or next week, or next year, any future thoughts. Just collect all those thoughts with the magnet in the center of your head and that still point. Bring them all together. Bring them in. And take another deep breath. And let them go. We don't need the future. We want to stay present right here and now. So now just use the magnet one last time for any miscellaneous thoughts that may be going in, maybe thoughts and feelings about any physical discomfort or any noises in the room or any other things that may be distracting. Just bring those in with the magnet into the center of your head. Take one last deep breath and let them go. So now, Anna, I want you to imagine from this very pleasant place, I want you to think about imagining above your head, about 15 feet above your head, it's a river of golden light flowing down from about 15 feet. And it's coming down, it's flowing slowly and beautifully and glistening, and it's coming down, and it's coming down, it's coming down. And it's reaching the top of your head now. And it's coming down through the top of your head, and it feels really good. It feels warm, and it feels like it's nourishing all of the cells in your body as it comes through. And it's nurturing and feeding your cells, and it's warm, and it's wonderful. Feel it coming down through your head and through your face, feeling it relax your face and your whole chin to your neck, to your shoulders. And now bring more golden light down through the top of your head, and it's going down now through your shoulders and down your arms. You can feel it in your elbows and your wrists, and right down through the tips of your fingers are filled with golden light. And now bring some more golden light down through your chest and through the back, your back and your stomach and your hips, filling up your whole torso with golden light. And now feel the golden light moving down your legs, through your thighs and your knees and your calves, into your feet and your toes. So now your whole body is just glowing with golden light. And I want you to push now the golden light out beyond your body, 2 or 3 feet around you. So 2 or 3 feet in front of you, and 2 or 3 feet beneath you, 2 or 3 feet behind you, and above you. So now you are in a golden bubble, and your whole body is just vibrating with this wonderful, warm, nourishing, lovely light. And in this beautiful place, I want you to think about the idea of your dream partner coming to you. And I want you to scan your body, use the golden light and scan your body and think about where is that fear? Where are those issues around trust and betrayal? Where are those feelings that you have been holding from your past, from those old relationships that have hurt you so much? And when you find those places, you tell me the place you want to talk about first.
In my heart.
In your heart. All right, let's go there then. Tell me, what are you feeling in your heart right now?
Discomfort, pain.
Discomfort. In what way? What is it? What's uncomfortable?
Well, my heart feels raw.
Raw.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Say more about it. What is it? What is that like?
Well, I describe it as being raw when my heart is open. My heart is opening. But
it feels like there's pain there.
Yeah, the rawness of it.
So it's not easy for you to open it because it's raw.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's almost like a wound, it feels like.
Yes. Uh-huh.
I would like you to just go now and ask your heart, does it have any messages for you about this wound? What does your heart have to say about this raw place, this pain that's in your heart?
It says it's healing.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
It's healing.
Healing.
My heart is healing.
Your heart is healing. Nice. That's great. So that's a testimony to the work you've been doing already. Mm-hmm. Excellent. Well, let's help your heart heal some more.
Okay.
So I want you to imagine out in front of you is a big bubble about 3 feet tall, 3 feet wide. There's this big bubble in front of you. Do you see it?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so now I want you to work with your heart and think about there's, again, a magnet in this bubble. And work with your heart to using that magnet to pull out all of that pain, all of that rawness, all of the things that doesn't need to be there anymore, so you can help your heart to heal. Can you feel that pulling out with the magnet?
Yes.
What is it like? What does it look like when you're pulling it out?
It looks dark, and then turning to gray, and then at times there's flashes of white.
Is it coming out easily?
Yes, it seems to be coming out easily.
Great. Well, just put it in the bubble and let me know when you think you've got it all.
Okay.
You can check with your heart. Is there any more that needs to be released?
I feel more and more coming out.
Well, stay with it till it comes. Till you feel like it's complete.
Okay. There's more coming out.
Wow. Good. Keep going. Keep going. How does your heart feel while this is happening?
It's throbbing more and more.
Mm.
Almost as if it's working to push it out.
It's helping. Good.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
It knows this is part of the healing. That's great.
Uh-huh. No, I feel it pulling it from my head area.
Ah, okay. So it's shifted. Then your heart is all done. You feel like done there, and you've shifted it to your head. What's going on in your head? Tell me what's happening there.
There's a slight throbbing, slight pressure.
Mm. Well, use the magnet. Well, actually, talk to your head first. Ask your head, what is it? What's going on there? What fear or betrayal or issue is it holding on to in that? What's that throbbing all about?
Okay. Fearful thoughts.
Mm. Anything in particular coming up?
No, the word strange is coming, but I don't get what that's about.
Strange.
Mm-hmm.
Is it their fear associated with strange or?
Having a strange man in my life. Different from what I've been accustomed to.
Well, it is. There is a fear. It's something new, and something.
Mm-hmm.
That you're starting. You'd have to start all over with someone new. So sure, that's scary.
Yeah.
It can be very scary. The thought of doing that, and getting to know someone, getting to be intimate with someone. There's a lot of fear there.
Yeah.
All right, so let's get that out of there though, because we don't need that anymore. So use the magnet in the bubble and pull that out. Work on that fear.
It's really coming off fast.
Wow, good, excellent. So you were ready to let go of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Great. Is it any different than what was coming out of the heart, or is it similar?
I would say it's different in the way that in my head it felt more like a pressure as opposed to my heart felt raw.
But what's coming out, though, is that different?
Oh. Yes, because it seems to be coming from my feet all the way up through my body.
Wow.
Out to the magnet.
Good. So what's happening in your feet?
I'm feeling the energy just moving from my feet through my body up to the magnet.
Good.
The vibration.
Is there anything in particular coming from the feet? Do your feet have a message for you? Is there an issue? A lot of times people do hold energy in their feet.
Have to ask. It's saying, don't be afraid to walk forward.
Taking action steps, moving forward. Excellent.
Yeah.
Nice. So, it's still coming out into the bubble?
Yes.
Okay, keep it going. Pull it out.
interesting. My feet seem to be clear, and more is coming out of my heart.
Okay. All right. So the heart got to release some more. Excellent.
Yeah.
Just let it come. Just let it release. You're doing a great job. Just let me know when you think you're done. That's it? Any other areas? Use the golden light now. Bring the golden light down through your head again.
Okay.
Bring the golden light in through your head. Check with your head. Is it all clear? Bring the golden light down into your heart. Thank your heart for all the work it just did. Bring the golden light all the way down to your feet again. And thank your body, the whole body, for releasing all of that negative energy that was held there for so long. Is there anything left that you want to still work on to pull out now? Do you feel that you're complete? Or is there anything else you'd like to work on?
There seems to be some more in my heart.
All right, we'll go back there then. That's fine. You can, there's no rush. Keep working on that. Ask your heart what it needs for you to help it empty this negativity out.
Telling me I release, I let go, I release, I let go.
Nice. Very wise hearts. Well, you keep working on it, and let me know when you think that you and their heart have done the work.
Okay. I just asked it if we were finished. It said no.
No. Good. All right. Well, good listening. Good communication with your heart. That's excellent. Stay with it then. Keep going.
Okay, the light in my heart is turning white.
You check in with it again. So you just think it's fine? It's all done? What does your heart say?
Yes.
Yes. Beautiful. Excellent work. That was a lot. A significant amount of removing negative energy. So I just want to acknowledge that's an unusual amount that you released in one sitting like this. So excellent work.
Thank you.
So what I'd like you to do now, Anna, is to look at the bubble and tell me what you see. What does it look like now that you've pulled all that stuff out and put it in there?
It's filled, and the color is gray. When I did this before, it was all black, and right now it's gray.
Gray. Okay. All right, so what we're going to do now is we're going to imagine a second bubble right next to this bubble. And we're going to imagine that there's a filter between the two bubbles. And you're going to pull out now with the magnet in the second bubble all of your energy that you had invested in all of that negative thoughts and those old negative memories. All of the energy that belongs to you, you want it back. So you're going to pull it out through that filter so none of that negativity comes with it. But pull out just your pure energy into that second bubble and tell me when you're finished.
Okay.
How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. I just heard a ping, and I'm asking if all of it.
Ping. Good. All right. You think you got it all?
I'm asking. Saying yes. Mm-hmm.
Excellent. All right. So now look at that first bubble with all the bubble where you put all of the negative energy. What does it look like now?
It's dark, and the filter is dark, black.
Mm. Okay. So we're going to get rid of that because we don't need that anymore.
Mm-hmm.
So this is up to you how you want to do it. You can pop the bubble, or you can explode the bubble, or you can just sort of push it off into the Neverlands, whatever works for you. Some people don't like it to be violent, but they want it to send it away. So how would you like to eliminate that first bubble?
I'm just going to send it off into the air.
Send it off.
I don't want to burst it.
Okay, good. All right, so send it off. Say bye-bye. All gone. So now look at the second bubble. Tell me what that looks like now that you've filled it with your own energy from that first bubble. What does it look like to you?
It's white.
White.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else about it that you see?
No. White.
All right. So let's bring that energy back into you because that's outside of you now. We want it back in. And let's in particular, because your heart did so much work, let's bring all of that energy from that first bubble. Just imagine bringing that first bubble in, almost like you could reach out and pull it into your heart and bring all of that energy into your heart now. Just feel that wonderful white energy, that light from that bubble just filling your body up. Tell me when you feel that it's complete, that you've got all that energy back.
Okay.
How are you feeling?
It's feeling okay. I'm feeling lighter and lighter, and I have this urge to burst the bubble so that all my energy just flows from the
Well, go for it.
head.
That's what you want to do. You want that energy to flow right inside of you.
energy's going up and down from my feet to my head, up and down.
How does it feel?
It feels good. I feel lighter.
Now speak to your heart again, because your heart did so much work. What does your heart got to say to you right now?
It's saying thank you.
Thank you. Nice. Well, you did an amazing work there, Anna.
Thank you.
That is quite something. How do you feel now when you're thinking about moving forward towards the man of your dreams?
Well, I'm noticing that, the fear and thoughts of fear, and it's not there anymore. And I see, when I look into my heart, I see this white light, and I'm feeling, my body is feeling much lighter. Pressure from my head is gone.
Great.
And I can feel my energy just vibrating through my entire body.
Excellent. And what is that energy telling you about you and who you are, what you believe about yourself? What does that energy tell you about you?
That this energy about me is that I am radiant energy.
You are the golden Buddha.
Yeah.
Can you feel that golden Buddha at this point?
Yes. That I'm beautiful and that I am attractive.
From the inside out.
Yes.
Beautiful.
And not to fear, because I'm a different person from when I was way back when.
Absolutely. Absolutely. So these were old beliefs that they didn't apply to you anymore, because you are different. You're not the same person who was in those relationships. You're very different. You're very radiant right now.
Yes.
And to that person, those old beliefs don't belong. But it's the new beliefs in who you are that's going to attract your dream partner into your life.
Yeah.
It's that gold that you're going to let shine through to help you attract the perfect man in your life.
Yes.
Beautiful. Well, thank you. You did an amazing job. I knew you would.
Thank you.
I couldn't have asked for a better demonstration on how this works. So thank you so much. What a great job in doing that. And again, for your bravery in doing this in front of other people, and to be able to share what this technique with others. So just extraordinary. So thank you so much for doing that, Anna.
You're very welcome. My pleasure.
What I'd like to do is, at this point, is to open it up if there are any questions from anyone who's listening, or any comments from anyone who had what the experience was like for them. And if you would like to ask a question or make a comment, you just push 5* on your phone, and that will raise your hand, and I will unmute you, and you can speak. So anybody at this point would like to share what happened for them, question about what happened, concern about what happened, anything at all at this point, 5* on your phone. Okay, it doesn't look like people have, maybe they're still absorbing that exercise. It can be quite a significant shift in your energy in going through that. And once again, I want to emphasize that this is something you can do for yourself at any time. It doesn't require by someone else doing it for you. It's just a really great tool, an energy tool that you can use, and you can use it at any point in time where you feel anxious or feel like you are have a negative energy coming up. And it's not limited, certainly, to looking for your dream partner or your man of your dreams. It's for anything you want in your life, because we are all going to have some negativity in our lives that get in the way. And this technique will work to help you to eliminate that and to help you to be more open and to be able to work with the law of attraction and be who you truly are, be that golden Buddha, and bring that things to you. So just remember that you can do this and that it's a tool at any time to stop and go inside, check and see where that energy needs to be removed. And it may take several times, depending on what you're working on, because sometimes we do have lots of layers. And you think you've cleared it, and I know Anna did a huge amount of energy movement tonight. But it may not be all of it. There's also the issue that it'd be great if you did it once and it was all done. But oftentimes clients get disappointed. It's like, oh, we cleared that, and it's still some stuff there. But it's like peeling an onion. You're going to find another layer when you're ready. Your body's going to be able to release it some more when you're ready. So think about it in that way, and to know that you've got this, now have this really great tool. So I wanted to just also mention at this point that I do have coaching options for people. Now that you've seen or experienced a partial coaching, Anna's a great client and a coachee, but if you're interested in that for yourself, I am planning on a dream builder, a group dream builder, starting on March 1st, and I will be sending out information about that. It will be limited to 5 people, and we will walk through the dream builder, which I can explain to you in more depth if you're interested, but it is a process that helps you to figure out what it is you want in your life, what is getting in the way of what you want, and how to really move forward towards your dreams. So it is a 12-week program, and it would be working in a group of 5 people doing it similarly to what we're doing here tonight. If that's appealing to you, that will be starting on March 1st. I also do individual dream builders. Some people want to do it themselves with just one-on-one with me, and that way you do get a lot more individual coaching and a lot more opportunity to do things like the bubble technique personally. I do have other energy techniques, and it depends on what all issues are coming up. There are things that you can do, and that would be the same 12-week program, walking through the same material, but doing it one-on-one with me. And then some people are just interested in individual coaching. They don't want to do a whole program. They may just need a few coaching sessions to work through some issues, and I'm also open for that. So if anyone's interested, you can contact me. My email is Cecily, that's C-E-C-I-L-Y, or Cecil with a Y, it helps you to spell, at CoachCecily.com. Or you can go on CoachCecily.com to my website, and I have a Tungle Me app on the right-hand side, and you can actually schedule an appointment with me right directly through that. So we have a free 30-minute strategy session, so we can talk about what's appropriate, what are your issues, what would you like, what are you hoping for, and we can figure out what really would work well for you before you would sign up for anything. So I would want to speak to you all privately first to see how we could move forward and what would be the best approach for what you you truly want to accomplish. So that's enough about coaching things. I just wanted to wrap up and to take us back to our little golden Buddha one more time, because I really want you to remember who you are and remember the love that you are, because that essence, that golden, beautiful part of who you are is love, and it's always been there. And may be covered up with some heavy-duty clay, but it is, you were born with it. It's part of your spiritual being here as having a human experience, and letting that out into the universe and allowing your love to show. The universe is then going to bring you more love back. It's just the way it works. So letting that out, letting who you are, remembering who you are, and being the loving person you are is going to attract more love. And that's how you get the love of your life in your life. So live with the knowingness that you deserve to have a loving, committed relationship. And I hope that this tool that we learned tonight will help you to savor more of who you are and the love that you offer to the world, and help you also be able to savor the waiting for your beloved to arrive while you're practicing chipping off the clay and letting your love shine into the world. So I want to thank you all for your time tonight, and I appreciate that you were here with us. And let me just ask one more time, are there any final questions, comments, thoughts you'd like to add at this point? That'd be 5-star on your phone. Okay, quiet group. And Anna, any final thoughts from you before we say goodnight?
I'm looking forward to what my next experience will be as far as men are concerned.
Well, you're wide open now. That's great.
Yes.
Excellent. Well, hey, I think he's coming soon. Yeah.
I think so too. I feel that. Yeah.
Well, you've been ready for a while, so
yes.
You've been working hard at this. And you did a really fabulous job. I want to thank you again. Amazing work. All right. And with that, let's just say goodnight to everyone. And thank you again for coming. And we will send out replay for this so people can listen to this again. You'll have this exercise to listen to again. And hopefully that will help you to use it in your own life and or share it with others. And I hope to work with you in the future. So blessings to you all, and good night.
Good night.